udah lulus yang tadi cek. Itu lah apa download?
Apa download Anda?
Om. Om. Masih di itu ya di sana ya. Ada om ada pasti.
Pasti. Galak pasti. Ya kan. Dia menguangan pasti.
Pakai PDF atau apa?
PDF ya.
Masa baik kau gak cari ngirim ke uang dulu?
Kirim aja apa? Uang dulu awal perintah uang ya.
Apa? Iya.
Iya.
Minta tolong ya.
Tolong di bank itu. Soalnya yang komputer ininya itu.
Secai kalian tu.
Iya. Iya, aku kuliah tu. Apa je?
Surat pengantar tes.
Alhamdulillah am. Itu tadi pembayaran mana?
Nah, gue perencanaan aja ada pembayaran tu.
Enggak, nanti print dah.
Olah. Kau nak pamer tu print kau?
Itu dulu. Tapi yang masih SS.
Oh, screenshot deh.
SS-nya sudah membayar.
Nah, apa cara ya?
Aku lihat.
Kau dah lihat ada kunci ya?
Iya. Ini mau buka anak. Itu
Cik.
Alah, tu buat. Kalau gue di situ jo, kau bisa print langsung.
Langsung ke uang. Apa?
Itu gue beli aku login awak di situ. Aku tadi. Tolong cek bang ya. Iya. Aku di situ aja. Aku kan gue buka portal kudu baik kau login punya awak. Nah, itu kan gue di situ tuh kan. Enggak kan payah dong. Ngapa tete udah mungkin lu juga joget tete itu.
Aduh. Apa?
Lihat aja anda ada sih. Satu-satunya aja. Tutup pintu mang. Tutup pintu mak.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Danilo gets a foot in here. Endrick has it out wide and in space. And that's an excellent interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Neymar. Gabriel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
I wouldn't expect too much of him right away, Peter. You've got to give him a...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. It's a pretty loose pass. Kamada knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. And he's in on goal. Tries a measured ball. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kubo. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Kubo. Spread it left. Drives, towering header! Nearly, but not quite. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Brazil.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Always goal side. Oh, a gilt-edged chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, such a clever touch. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Danilo. And Serginho. He's found a way through. Serginho. There's the delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Pressing high and with purpose.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Duan. Beraldo. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Lovely feet. It's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Kubo, and he's being shifted off it. Savinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's got away with one there. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Kubo! Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Savinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they've got a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the through ball. And this is Neymar. Just the keeper. It's Neymar! Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Duan gets a good foot in there. Strong running down that left flank. Endrick. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows. And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Back on the way then. Oh, some astute defending there. Duan. Spread out to the left. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. 200. It's the goal they all came to see.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Quality ball. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Ito. Duan. Savinho. Neymar under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's worked it through. Tries one from range! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Serginho with the short one. He's on it. There's the shot! And no mistake. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He is through here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Neymar. Neymar running with intent. Savinho. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Brazil have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. having a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Ito. And Maida. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And it's Serginho. Endrick. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Neymar. Savinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Takes a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Kubo. Doan. Now it's Doan. Marquinhos simply refused to be outdone there. Kamada. And that has put paid to that. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get rid. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Endrick. Played in. Kubo. And it's Guimaraes. And that's a good ball. Now there... He's had a shot! And that's been won straight back. Maida. And that has left him in a heap. It's a good run down the right. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? So no flag here. Now he's running away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the number on the board is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy.
He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Played back into the centre. Busio. Stood up well to him there. He's on it, can he? Big chance! Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nice control. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. Busio. He's gone forward. Oh, he's burst, and the shot! Decent chance! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Venezia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Serginho. Now it's Barella. Barella! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a key interception. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
somewhat off target. And he thumps it clear. Barella looking to play him in. Aim forwards. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away. That'll be a throw-in. Salmakas. Barella. Serginho is onto this.
There will be 1 minute.
This is Lukaku. Knocks it into space. It's Lukaku! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. No, that's been intercepted. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Barella. Busio, played out towards the right wing. Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Salamakas, who's set up one goal so far. Barella needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Loves the contest. Busio looking to pass their way up the pitch. Serginho. Barella delivers the ball. Oh, great leap! Busio. Barella. He won't be happy with that one. And they're on him in a flash. Nicely spread. It's gone for a throw-in. Venezia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Busio. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. Into the lead once more. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Venezia with the lead.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
So time for
23,
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
90, Lukaku.
And it's Davids.
Number 56.
He has a look up.
Lexus
It's made its way to him. Impressive job. Off the post.
Coming on the field.
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Giroud. Number 18. Pulisic.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao opts to play it back.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Rafael Leao, and it's Shevchenko. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Giroud. Pinches it off him. Indonesia could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And this is Shevchenko. Busio. Indonesia have reached the now or never stage. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Foot in. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Busio.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
No, no way through. Tries to pass it through. Will play through for the wide man. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through, and he was quick to react. And that signals the end. Indonesia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great pressure, plenty of it. Salamakers. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. He's trying to hit the front line here. That's going wide left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There's the delivery. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition, and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Salmakers.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni with the slide tackle there. And this is Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. Gabia and Botasagi, Pavlovic, and it's Rabiot. This is a promising build-up. Serginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fofana could move up a gear here. And Botasagi, and it's Rabiot. Salmakas. Rafael Leao. Strong running down that left flank. Bartasagi. Rabiot. Opts for safety. Fofana. For Salamakas. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Salmakas. Well read, nice interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bartasagi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Fofana. And it's Salamakas. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Indonesia are down to 10 men. Salmakas. Salamakas drives forward on the overlap. The referee has given a corner. Rabiot! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Salmakas. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Davids. Gabia. Bartasagi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. Rabiot. Fofana is having a shot! Goal, Milan! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have penetrated for the first... And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bartasagi. Rabiot. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has found a way through. Fofana.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Barella gets a foot in here. And this is Giroud. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Indonesia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Nice bit of trickery. And Shevchenko! Goal! They have themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Indonesia restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Giroud. And it's Barella. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Quality ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great challenge, time to perfection. Fofana. Rabiot. That has not gone well. Cafu. Cafu. Good. Tries one from range. Magnificent. He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Indonesia with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fofana. Fofana! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Jimenez. Salamakas finding himself in space.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he was quick to react. Rabiot. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Selmakas. Giroud. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pavlovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Salamakas picks it up out wide. Rafael Leao. Barella currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now, nicely intercepted. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, that's nice. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, well played, well played. And it's been taken short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that has not gone well. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia, breakthrough, nice, and... he's in, must be, and a chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
In early, he leaps for it, in he goes again! He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Just eases him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No way through. It's Lukaku! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And now the breakaway. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lukaku. Lukaku! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Some good work on the right flank here. Barella. Rafael Leao. The most accurate pass. Over to the right flank. This looks promising. Ball swung in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Rafael Leao. Driving forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Salmakas. Barella. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And that's in. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And they can counter here. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Played back to the goalkeeper. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a little off target. And it's Lukaku.
Lukaku clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Shevchenko. He is through here. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are... And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Indonesia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Indonesia are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And so the action is resumed. Shot goal! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 48 minutes is number 23, Barella.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Pings it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And smartly reclaimed. To Barella. And it's Davids. Cafu. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? And that's wide.
Sailor-makers clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Davids is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Salamakas. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's hoisted clear.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Well, there's the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Lukaku. Rafael Leao. And the ball's come loose here.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And that's another good win of the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Salmakas. Defrel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner then. And the keeper beats it away. They get a throw in. Driven in. Keeper's dealt with that. Shevchenko, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Barella. He'll try for distance! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
23.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
This is a promising build-up. It's gone out for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Rafael Leao. Might be danger here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has left him in a heap. Engages and forces him off the ball. Salamakas running with intent. Shevchenko has it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Look at... and the finish! He's put it wide.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Pinches it off him.
4 added
Good
minutes has
read.
been indicated.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rafael Leao. Strong running down that left flank. Shevchenko. And that is that. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest.
Terstop. Mana ya? Ada boleh. Boleh itu. Hah? Ini apa?
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This fella, Martinez, is the...
Can he finish? Oh, what a... And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Martinez. Oh, nicely intercepted, and that's gone loose. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, super ball. Oh, some tackle that. Thuram! Tomori is there to clear. Elects to cross. And the keeper beats it away. And here's Thuram. And it's Serginho. Rabiot looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Nice control. Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Just eases him off the ball. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he's being shifted off it. Zielinski is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Jika with the clearance. Barella. Martinez. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Martinez. Now it's Zielinski. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Serginho. And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Rabiot. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. And that is out of play. "15 minutes till half-time." Well, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Martinez. He's in a great position here. That is ended up in no man's land. That pass has been well intercepted. Rabiot. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looks across and plays it in. Martinez. And it's DiMarco. De Bruyne. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Serginho. Now it's Zielinski. Now that's well seen too. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well read, nice interception. Looking for a runner. It says Serginho. That's a nicely shaped ball. Serginho. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's Serginho. He is through here. Danilo. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Jika did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It says Martinez. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get... Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
De Bruyne. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. DiMarco. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's well positioned here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. DiMarco ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's having a go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a quick free kick. It's Rabiot! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Martinez. Modric.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Bruyne. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Akanji. Looking for the run. Barella. And it's Rabiot. And Tomori. Modric. And it's DiMarco. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. Now it's Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Ndika calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Modric.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away?
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now it's Zielinski. And this is Batistuta. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been slipped through, and he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And here's Yildiz, tries a shot! And he's lifted it over.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Reinders. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fought. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Threads one in. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Zielinski. Martinez. There they go, hunting in packs. Martinez shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's put paid to the danger. Martinez. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram! Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's good vision. Oh, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Thuram. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Goal! Inter! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Into Milan, penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Thuram. No, he's not getting past him there. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. That's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Martinez. It's a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Will play through for the wide man. Hoyland receives it in a wide position. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Zielinski. Good ball, good take. Thuram's cross. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Barella. Oh, good ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Barella. And here's Thuram. And he's picked it up out wide. That looks a good cross. Martinez, not the most accurate pass. And it's Barella. Can he finish? And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And the shot! Great reaction! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barella with the short one. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barella. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's another good win of the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So, into the second half. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Danilo. And Bastoni.
Kamu nak balik kue tadi nak? Anu ada. Roknya emang nggak perlu, tidak, iya. Tapi ya,
HP baru kan? Kita mau HP baru ya? Masih terukur lah. Uang-uang lah. Ini tadi nunggu di salah di uang pergi lagi. Iya.
aku parfum.
Di dalam apa?
Anaknya ada yang ekstrovert deh ya.
Alexander. Ambil baju, ambil ada dalam plastik di kosin dia. Udah ke mana? Udah ke tas.
Aduh, lu boleh.
Lain loh mak suruhnya. Untuk M. Cepat deh. Gak salah. Oh, terima aja lah.
Tidak masalah terima. Wah.
Ejek lah itu potong.
Itu masalah boleh solaris.
Tak ada solaris. Apa sih? Ada lama plastik itu ada dah di luar wah. Sama aja.
Kode X udah ekstrovert pasti masalah.
Anak. Pakai aja baju ini langsung. Ono je lah. Yang penting ada.
Ya rogo 2.000 loh untuk parfum dulu aja ya.
Ini video tu. nak jelas. Dah dong. Ini memang tak buku.
Tidak, kadang lu dari sembarang je dek isi. Dia om tak perlu celah dek iya om kado. Tapi kalau lah dia gol 5 dekor, om tak apa lu tu itu. Pasti yang mesti di padang ni.
Itu dia kalau pikir-pikir potong anak tonton macet. Itu fungsi Messi tu ada macet dia tadi anak. Itu jadi apa lagi claro dia nombor itu kontrol taruh dia dah. Pas Messi itu oh ni dah boni dah.
Boleh kamu muni.
Apa dia nak kena malam gua. Itu dia dah.
Perlu aku sih.
Ini dia aku kamera mana dah? Kamera alam dong lah.
Dia tak nampak Sarawak om itu. Itu yang dah. Lihat dia.
Ini dah.
Dia tidak tahu tu di sana tak. Nah.
Nah, ambil ni. Oh, lelah. Tapi mahal. Ini foto kan? Iya, foto aja lah. Mana? Ada lagi? Nak dulu. Jelas. Jelas.
Ada di sini.
Lagi.
Sekarang cik.
Jangan berpikir. Apa sebenarnya? Baca. Sedikit nasi.
Itu yang paket versi bobotan.
Tidak mau naik lomak lagi dia. Dia tu ada lomak dulu. Nanti dah. Belum pernah dia dong.
Itu lah.
Ayam. Nggak benar ya.
Gimana mau coba cantik kamu?
Mana ada dek mau dia apa-apa lagi cantik. Makan nanti.
Yang bercoba Solaris juga Golden Age. Dia sih. Unboxing ya.
Masa? Nanti kan tadi unboxing apa tadi?
Tidak tentu dah om. Om membaca, tapi dah om tak tentu isi apa loh. Mau dipaket dong. Ini kan tu dah. Tadi kelaparan ya cing. Ini makan pizza cing. Foto cing. Foto cing. Kirim ke sini. Ini lain apa itu cing? Tidak takut dengan nama dah. Pro. Ini lagi mau intro. Kan unboxing atau apa?
Ya.
Kan mencoba bau.
Oh. Sudah ketua film. Tak tahu untuk datang ni. Mana dia?
Dah amu ya tadi om sedang main loh, tak bisa digadur. Kalau main di Uang tak bisa install. Wih, wah, dek mendarat sih.
Apa lagi itu nak apa?
kan? Saya yakin dulu bang.
Ayo mak mah.
Kurang.
Ada berapa lama? Ada aja. Lebay.
Nah sebelumnya ada kira, nah di bawah ada Linda. Dia lah jaket dengan nggak apa.
Ayo dah.
Mana-mana ni mau balik. Bang Habib bang aja gambaran. Bukan nak main kado mau jaket yo. Jangan lain-lain.
Pokoknya
Yang kata juga mau. Nah, nek nang dada ni nak kata juga ini ada kira. Nek kau ada nak kata juga am. Nah. Nggak boleh jauh om ya pe nang dawa golden.
iya, bantu-bantu. Sini kan asik lu tengah. Lihat foto tengah.
Pajangan kan sayang pak 23 tahun umur om C. Om kan om kan muda pada enggak ada itu. Kalau tu
Kan muak tu dah.
dua lo boleh.
Ini tak paket. Om ni dulu pada. Kalau mak nak langit. Ni nak. Kau nak. Tak lah gaya dulu. Tu orang tak mau.
Mesti nak makan.
Budak dia dek mak aku dan ada yang. Ulang tahun sayangnya tu. Tak dia dek beli.
Aduh jom.
Malah bersama adiknya. Kalau malam-malam lagi kejutan yang.
Mesti lah tu sikut sana. Oh lu aja.
Apa? Untuk ulang tahun dek. Kau fikir.
Pancet lah.
Iya. Sama-sama. Enggak ikut tu makan mata kita banyak ni. Enggak apa baru makan. Tapi om lah.
Oh lah lo. Om tak tu mana? Tak ada.
Tak macam apa. Datang juga ke cari juga kenapa? Nggak ada juga mau dah. Apa dia nanya? Saya kami nak kami saja lagi dah.
YouTube dan YouTube View bebas iklan. Satu paket langganan, 2 aplikasi. Coba 1 bulan gratis.
Everyone, you are listening to the DJ Obad on this track.
Kecil kan nonton lah. Kan nonton. Kau tu amak lagi. Demi apa amak?
kan ku balik mantu lama.
Kan kalau saya sini ke pulang.
Oh.
Kalau pulang tak lama.
Mana? Langsung balik pas itu.
Saya banyak mau baju itu.
Tidak ada.
Baju unda ya pakai.
Sudah terpasang.
Lu makan nasi nih?
Nenek. Ya aku memang jadi enggak mencuriga mah.
Apa belum juga? Bang sih. Yang itu apa? Tempat. Itu jadi PK Perani. Kak ada bilang apa apa?
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. More colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously.
Towering header! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This might spell danger. Gabriel makes the interception. Oh, good ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Saka. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kane. He is through here. Eden Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Scholes. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. It's Bebeto. Carlos. And that is headed for the... Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. No, he refuses to take the bait. Scholes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He has found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a good run down the left. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's Ronaldinho. Some resolute defending there. Beraldo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Stones.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now
goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lampard. Endrick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Watkins. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. O'Reilly. Here's Scholes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Kaka. Endrick has created one goal already.
Added time.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Scholes. Lampard.
He'd be disappointed with that.
And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please kindly remove any
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Endrick. James. Saka. And it's James. And here's Kane. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Kane. Kaka. Endrick. Threads one in. Well, that's Bebeto. He's through on goal here. And that would have been some goal.
Bebeto can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. England are looking to go. The referee's awarded a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Substitutions taking place.
Bebeto has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was...
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that.
For the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1. Kane! In he goes again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Just about up to the hour now. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it, and the finish! And yes, it's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That could spell trouble. And he's running through. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So now the difference is 3. He'll try from distance! And he's stuck it away! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to...
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame...
And that's it.